Good day. Our topic for today is we're going to discuss about Python. So I have here a series for complete beginners for the Python language, computer language. So what is Python? So we have here Python language. It's the easiest language to understand. I guess sa'yo na dyan na siya, dili kayo siya arte unlike sa open. Ibang languages, sa'yo na dyan siya. So if you're a first timer or even high school, can understand this language. Okay. And short syntax. So yung syntax is short and accurate. Unlike sa uban nga bentaas sa, for example, if you're going to display a text, so if mag-display kag text for Java, it sees out that print line like that. But here in Python, commercial PHP, print lang. Just type the print syntax and then you're allowed to display a text. But good thing here is no semicolon needed. So unlike sa uban, dapat na ay semicolon, always na ay semicolon. So first is we have the content flow. I have here install Python and IDE PyCharm. We have to install first the Python, and after that we're gonna install the IDE. What is IDE? It's an integrated development environment. So it's an application where the programmers can code. And after that, after we install both Python and the PyCharm, we're gonna run our first hello world. Okay, so I have here, what is IDE? It's an integrated development environment, an application that is used for the convenience of the user's coding experience on a certain programming language, which provides tools to ease the user's labor. So that's why we have to, every time nga mag-code ta, we have to install an IDE. So it's a text editor or a software application that allows the programmer to create their code. Okay, next. So we have here the PyCharm and IDLE. This one is the IDE and this one is the Python IDLE. So ato ni install. First is we have to install this one. How to install the Python 3.11.1? Just go to the browser, just type Python, download. Okay, pag-click naman sa Python down, kaning pinakauna siyang download. And then, click this one. This one. If you click this, so automatic may mo run lapit sa taskbar. For example, if done, gonna open that, click that one. And since I have already Python 3.11.2, di na ako ni siya i-continue or siya i-cancel, but here is the prompt. So if magawa siya, you have to click the install now, and then please check this one, add python.exe to path. Then after click that one, of course, it will install the libraries for the Python. And after lang ana, just click next lang jud, and then setup was successfully. If kanina ang last, which means successful na ang pag-install nimo sa Python, so just click the button close or just access one. After that, we have to install the PyCharm. So where to install PyCharm? So just type PyCharm, download. Just click the first link and then download this one. We will choose the community since it's free and open source. Okay. And after that, it will run. Let's wait. After downloading, just click the file, then click yes. But here, the current version of my PyCharm is already installed. You want to continue, but since I already installed it, so I don't want to continue. But after that one, it will show this prompt, this one, and then click next. Right after then, just click this .py, click this one. Here, kaninga part, if you want to create desktop shortcut, like if you want to put application in your desktop, then you can check here, or if not, then just uncheck Okay, but this one, update context menu, create associations, and update path variable, just click this one. Okay, after that, click install, and then just click the I want to manually reboot later. It's because it will just work even if di mo siya i-reboot. So, finished. If you click finish, and then you have to run your application. So, I have here PyCharm. Just type PyCharm in your search bar if wala ninyo libutang sa inyong desktop. And then, click the PyCharm application. Okay, that one. And you're gonna print first this one. So, we're gonna use this print. So, it's used to display something in the console. So, this is the syntax. Print, and inside is the string. Okay, it's the string that we're gonna put. So, just an example. We're gonna discuss later about variables or the data type. Okay. So, we have to create first project. So, this one. So you have to click new project. Then you have to write the name like first project. You have to rename that and put another project name. And then click create. Okay. So this one. Here we're gonna create another Python file. So just right click and then click new and then Python file. So I'm gonna type the name like hello world. So since it's our first time, so just name it hello world. Okay, this one. Then I'm gonna write, since we have here print syntax, so it it is used to display something in the console. So yeah, this is the syntax print, and then we have to put a string inside of the parameter. If we're going to put a paragraph or a text or a phrase inside of this parameter, so the data type is string. Later and I will discuss it. So for example, I'm gonna write print, then it's hello world. So how to run? Just right click and click the run. Just click the run hello world. So here, it's hello world. Now I'm gonna print my name. So print and then my name. So I'm gonna run and hello world and I'm ready. So kung unsay mo i-print sa pinakauna po mo pwede iyang iuna pa print. Kasi isa ikaduwa mo pwede iyang ikaduwang i-print. So something like that. It's easy. So, so we have the next topic, this one. Here is, we have to declare variables, and then understanding variable data types and identifiers, printing variables, user input to variables, and later on I'm gonna discuss this one, casting variables, arithmetic operations, and we have to create a calculator. So what is a variable? It's used to store up data for later use. So we have the basic data types. We have the string. So as what I have said a while ago, that if you're going to put a string, a sentence of phrases and a characters, the data type is a string. And we have here the example, which is hello world mo yung identifier. Next is the int or integer. So it's a positive and negative numbers. We have an example is 5. For float, it's a decimal numbers. We have our example 121.011. Bool is true or false. So it's either true or false. So actually these are the common basic data types na ang gihatag. Later later I will just discuss more data types. So I have here the identifiers. So what is identifiers? The name of the variable which the user decides to choose. Okay, so we have here the syntax. So this one is the identifier and this one is the value. So this one is the variable here. Muna siyang variable, but it is composed of identifier and a value. So muna itong pangalan ay muna first name, and ang value ni first name is Anime, and the last name niyang value is Amorin. Something like that. Okay, and actually we have lots of data type. This one, but ang common sa lamang akong i-discuss. So later on, gonna discuss this one. So here, how to print. So you know that already. So it used to display something console. And this is our first activity. Second one is this one. You have to put identifier and the value of the name. For example, identifier, you have the first name, then I'm sorry, this one equal, then the value. No need to put semicolon. Okay, so and then we have here the last name is equals to that one. So we have first name Anime and then last name is Latic. So we'll just right click and open run. Wala. Why? Because this one is only the identifier and this one is only the value and wala ta nag-print, diba? So we have to print first. How to print? We have to print the value of our identifier. And so may value ni first name. So we have Anime. Okay. So we put first name. And then another print. Then the identifier, which is the last one. Okay. So we have to call the identifier. Ang ma-output ani is the value niya, which is this one. Okay, so we're gonna run this one. Okay, so here we have Anime and Magic. So it's easy. It's easy. Okay, for your first activity, it's you have just print. Just print a text for your first activity and describe about yourself. The second one is this one, like that. Okay, but you have to create another identifier. Just don't use first name and last name. You can use another thing like pwede put animals, pwede put product, diba? So ayun ni kamo natong example. Okay, so this one is the variable and the identifier niya ni, and this is the value. Okay, yung identifier yung value. Okay, and here once kani atong ibutang, like kani nga value atong ibutang, like the text automatic ang maridayan niya is it's a string. Okay, especially if magbutang mo quotation, it's a string dyan na iyahong ma-read, dili siya double, dili siya float. Okay, so example is true. It's red. So we're gonna print it's that one. So dapat ang T is big, dili small, kaya mo error na siya. So it's big. So if ako ni run, then it's true. Like that. Okay, so this is your answer number 2. Ang una is you have to describe yourself using the print syntax. This one. Ang ikadua is this one. You have to put a variable and then print the variable. Okay, let's proceed. Answer number 2. Let's proceed to another one. Here, we have the last topic. We have the input. So it used to make the user input something in the console. So it allows the user to input something. So we have here the syntax, the variable, and is equals to the input. Then enter something like that. Variable, and then input, and then enter something. Okay, so in our parameter, ato siyang gibutang string as a label. For example, this one, first name, print. First name is equals to input. Then, last name. Ato put ipa input. Input. How to print? So, print first name, and then i-print pud iyahong last name. One. So, how to run? Okay, blanco, pero actually, nangayon na siya. O value ni first name o ni last name. For example, gonna write, that's the first name. And then, ang kadua, nangayon tayo, nangayon siya o last name, which is static. So, if we're going to enter again, so, yun ang i-view. Anime and static. So, para maklaro pa dyan akong butangan o string here, say, enter your first name. I'll just see. Then this one is enter your last name. So right click and then run. So enter your first name. Then your last name. So if you want to print na ganan ka nga kaan, unique. So you have to think like hello. At to i-mix or i-concatenate natin sila. Hello. Mag-concatenate of text. So hello, I am. So this one is string. Kaya naman siya quotation mark. Then matatag space. So how to concatenate text and a variable name. So you have to put plus inside. You have to put plus between the string and the variable name. Hello, I am, and then plus another variable last name. That one. So if ako ni siya i-run, let's say John Santos. Hello, I am John Santos, but there's no space. So atong buhaton gonna put another string here. So plus and then a string for the space. Ano na? Tangan na nato space at sunod. So if ato ni i-run again, cannot type John Santos. Okay, hello, I am John Santos. It's easy. So this is our hands-on number 3. So in hands-on number 3, you have to make another user input. You have to put another. You have to create user input. Ayaw Japan gamitan ng first name and last name. Gonna create another one. You have to think another identifier. So it can be a product or a name of an animals or kamo na bahala. So yun. Maybe you're going to input. Pwede put kaan. Registration. Like you have to register the kaan. You have to register the number of students or register kung pila names sa inyong barangay, something like that. Okay, pwede na, allowed na lang. Okay, you're gonna put a design, for example. Print, sana let's say barangay Daro community. Sample na niya siya, ha? There. See if I can hear run. Oh, ganan ko. Title man siya, so di siya dira. Siya dis pinakataas. So siya may pinakaunang ma-appear. Sunod yung first name. So ako siya right click. Yeah, this one. Title na ako siya. So, Angel. Angel. Yes. So, hello, I am Angel. Something like that. Okay, so this one is the third hands-on. Okay, so I guess that's all for now. And later I'm gonna continue lang. So I guess that's all for today. Bye!